Hello again. I'm watching Watership Down. Love this movie. It's got about 20 minutes left. So I'm watching this. I've done a couple of things around the house. It's getting really dark already. It's only 4:10. But then again, the dark nights are coming in now because obviously the clocks, they went back. So, or was it forward? Forward. They went forward. Yes, so it is. It's getting a bit dark out there now. Yeah, I love this movie, Watership Down. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, getting a bit tired. Ooh, not used to being tired all the time because I'm used to having insomnia where I can't sleep at all. But then again, if someone's tired, they obviously must need it. So might be another early night for me tonight. We'll see. I changed my earrings again. Got my little black cat ones on this time. Because as I said to you, if my earrings sometimes, if they're not silver or gold or red gold, sometimes if I do the novelty ones, my one of my ears gets irritated after a few hours, so I have to keep changing them. But I do a good thing. I always take them out before I go to bed. Some people they keep them in overnight and things like that, but I don't do that. So yeah, so I've got my pretty little ones in. But no, this video is this movie is beautiful. I love this movie. What is that doing? Ah, there we go. It's okay. It's all right. Something just came up on my laptop and I wondered what it was. Yes, it's beautiful. Again, lovely colours. They did a 4-part adaptation of Watership Down a couple of years ago. And that was beautiful. That was computer animated. It was lovely how they done it. The rabbits and the little bunny rabbits and things like that, they looked so real. It was beautiful. But then again, as we know, there are haters in the world and you can't please everybody. People were moaning and groaning and saying things should be banned and everything else. And realistically, what should be banned is their hating on things and on people. That's what's not acceptable. And it's like this one, the original Watership Down. It's been out since the 70s, for goodness sake. And it was only in the last couple of years people started to moan about it and hate on it. It just proves that haters are it just proves that they've got nothing else better to do, which is stupid. They need to get a life and stop moaning. No one's asking them to watch it, so they don't have to. But there's always got to be somebody that's moaning about something, as usual. But I love it. It's one of my favourite movies. And it's got nothing to do with the fact that some rabbits rip each other to pieces and things like that. It's got nothing to do with that. I just love bunny rabbits. And just love cartoons, short cartoons, cartoon movies. I just love them. And this was one of my favourite stories when I was a child, when I was at school. And that I read this book so many times. And then when the other film came out, The Plague Dogs, I bought that book as well, and I read that till the cover came off. So I got another version of that. But you know, if people don't like something, you know, you don't have to go that stupid and really be nasty and hate on it. You know, just don't watch it. You know, it's like what I was saying in one of my other videos about the new Snow White movie. You know, I gave my opinion on it. I said, you know, I won't be watching it because it looks like they've really messed it up, doing a completely different thing with it. And all I said was I wouldn't be watching it, but I didn't, you know, I didn't exactly hate on it, you know, like a lot of these idiots are doing. Yeah, this video is nearly 7 minutes already, and I've just looked out where my curtains are, although they're closed again for another private reason. But I can still see through them. It's dark, and I've got a lighter curtain on my front door and can't see anything out there. It's dark. I can see my light, my porch light. That's when I know it's dark out there, when I can see the porch light. So that's got dark very quick in 7 minutes. Unbelievable. So yeah, I might be making some tea in a little while. Sorry again if you can hear the buzzing. Pardon me, because I did say when the pictures got some white in it at the back, it buzzes. A bit, but it is a lovely movie. And probably after this one, oh excuse me, probably after this one I'll be watching Plague Dogs. Oh,
all the world will be your enemy, prince with 1,000 enemies. And whenever they catch you, they will kill you.
that made me jump.
But first they must catch you. Digger,
but
listener, runner, prince with a swift
yes,
horn. Be cunning, and your people will never be destroyed.
I'll probably be watching that. There we go. That's that done. Love this movie. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's got incredibly dark out there. Yes, Plague Dogs is a beautiful movie. This one is based on a true movie, a true story, sorry. I think Watership Down is as well. I think I read somewhere where it was in the 1800s or something like that, 1800s, early 1900s. There was a situation with bunnies, and Watership Down is based on what happened. One of my other favorite movies, or movie collection, I should say, is Child's Play with the Chucky doll. I think he's actually kind of cute. In some ways, he's cute. The things that he comes out with, sometimes when he gets angry or cross, he makes me laugh. And I got the first 2 series. I've got those. They are doing a 3rd series. So catching up with that as well. Got all the movies and the first 2 series. So as soon as number 3 comes out, I'll be getting that as well. Again, it's what I've said in other videos, it's what people like, and if other people don't like it, then they could get lost. No one's asking anybody to like something else or something that somebody else does. No one's asking anybody to do that at all. But this is so cute. I love this movie. It's about 2 dogs that were in a laboratory, and they were being experimented on and things like that. And then they got out and they went on a journey, and they had loads of adventures. But it's a beautiful movie. But it's what people like. Some things might not be to somebody else's taste, but don't have to be nasty about the idea. Oh, excuse me. I think after this one, I might watch Watcher in the Woods. I might watch that, or something else, whatever's in my pile over here. Might want to watch something else first, but I do like that movie. It's a brilliant movie. I saw it when it first came out, and I've also got a version that the alternate ending and the ending that people saw on the DVD and in the cinemas are actually put together. So I've also got that version, and very good how they put it together. It was brilliant. But it's a lovely movie. That's also Walt Disney as well. I have got quite a few Walt Disney movies. Charlie the Lonesome Cougar, he's really cute. The Three Amigos, I've got those. The Three Amigos, that's a cartoon. Cinderella, Lady and the Tramp, Beauty and the Beast, which is a beautiful, beautiful movie. The animated one, it's absolutely beautiful. The live action one is beautiful as well. They did that very, very well. I've got Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Christmas, Belle's Magical World, The Black Cauldron, Sword in the Stone, Pinocchio, 101 Dalmatians 1 and 2, Disney and live action. Sorry, animated and live action, because obviously they're all Disney. I've got loads, absolutely loads. Another TV series I've got is Dempsey and Makepeace. They were two police officers. That was in the 80s. My daddy loved that. We used to watch that every Saturday when it was on. So I've got that, and as I said, Catherine Cookson's. Some of her stories that were adapted to DVD and films are brilliant. One I like is Tilly Trotter, and my favourite is The Rag Nymph. That's a beautiful story. There are quite a few of them that I do like, but can't think of them off the top of my head. But the two that I mentioned are my favourite ones. But yeah, as I said, I've got loads of DVDs to keep me company and keep me occupied. But as I said on one of my other videos, I love the Flintstones. I've also got on DVD, which I'm collecting slowly, I've got The Simpsons. I've got 11 series of those so far. Love The Simpsons. Some of the things that Bart comes out with is hysterical. And Homer, he tickles me. The things he gets up to, he is so funny. Yeah, as I said, if you can see a light out there, that is my porch light. I keep that on now, to try and keep people out of the garden until I can put some more lights out there and things. I haven't got any of my stuff out there right now, but I still keep the porch light on. Again, people shouldn't have to do this kind of thing. It doesn't matter whether they've got a fence, a gate, or it doesn't matter. No one's got any right to go into other people's properties. It doesn't matter whether you rent the property or whether you bought the property. It doesn't matter. It's your private garden. No one should go in there unless they're dropping off a paper or post. And certainly no one should go in there and take your personal things. It's absolutely barbaric. So I was upset for quite a few weeks about that. And I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to buy all my stuff again. I wasn't sure because I was so upset, and I didn't want things to go again. And but then I thought, it's my garden. So, I'm entitled to do what I want in it. And if, which I'm really hoping it doesn't, but if things go again, I will be taking the matter further. I won't be just talking to damn hair. I won't just be talking to the police. I will be taking matters further. But enough of gloomy stuff. It's still shining off of my top. I think that's so sweet. I can see it this way. I can see it going up. The light's catching all my sequins. Very, very cute. Very festive for this time of the year. But I can't. But going back to what I was saying in the beginning, I can't believe it's got so dark quick. That was really quick. It was still light when I started this video, and then 7 minutes in, it was nights. But as I said, it's the autumn stroke winter evenings, so got to expect it to get dark early. But me and Sutika, we're in here all nice and cozy and safe, watching what we want to watch and doing what we want to do. So we're happy. That's the main thing. But I was right. I'm having a little bit of a problem with my leg today. It's hurting, and it's stiff. It's getting a bit stiff. But just something you got to get through, and because I know no operations or anything like that are going to be able to fix it. So I just got to go along and as steady as I can. As long as they don't completely seize up where I can't get up and things like that, I'll be okay. But it's like everything else, what life throws at you or what other people throw at you or whatever, it's everything else. Sometimes you can take it and you can ignore it, you can get through it, and sometimes it gets you down, it gets you a little bit run down and fed up and depressed. But I do try to keep going. But as I said, I think because in the last few weeks I have had insomnia quite badly. So I think since I went to bed the night before last at 9 o'clock, I think I'm actually trying to, my body's trying to get back into that kind of routine. So even though it is only nearly 25 to 5 at night, I'm getting a little bit tired. But again, you're not bothering anybody. I'm not bothering anybody. So at the end of the day, I can go to bed when I want. I don't have to go to bed when people say, 10 o'clock is sort of when you start to go to bed and whatever. If I want to go to bed at 25 to 5 in the afternoon, I will go to bed at 25 to 5 in the afternoon. I don't have to ask anybody's permission. And even if I did have to ask people's permission, I certainly wouldn't do it. I'm an adult. not a child. Even though some people do look at me as a child. I still can't work that out, just because I have to sit on my bottom, shall we say. And although I have legs, I can't use my legs as well as everybody else. And I have to use wheels as my legs. I'm no different to anybody else. And when I'm an adult, I'm an adult. It's their problem if they're going to treat me any different. But excuse me for eating for a second. My even though I had breakfast and I had my dinner, my tummy is getting a little bit grumbly, getting a little bit angry at me, saying it wants food. So I'll have a couple of crisps and I'll be fine. But again, in this film, loads of pretty colours. And I love the journey they go on to get free and everything. They're on it now. They've started to go on it now. They meet people on the way. They meet other dogs. They meet sheep. They meet a fox. It's really cute. I think it's really cute when they, because humans, some humans, they do, obviously, it's part of life. You build up friendships and things like that. But when they do make movies or TV series about animals, making friends with each other and sticking by each other, it's the most cutest thing. It's adorable. So that's another reason why I like it. And it was the same with Watership Down. So many bunnies met up with each other and they helped other bunnies get out of hutches and things like that. And they all become friends. And it's so cute when you see animals be friends. It's adorable. I saw a beautiful video on Twitter. And it was this Labrador dog. And he was sitting there and he's cuddling this bunny. And he's rubbing his little paw up and down this little bunny, and the little bunny was sitting there and he was so pleased with himself, and they were all cuddled up with each other, and it was adorable. It is so sweet when they do things like that. I thought it was a shame a few years ago when Coco the gorilla, when she died, bless her. She was very, very intelligent. To know what people were saying to her and, learning sign language. She was a very, very intelligent gorilla. They are beautiful animals. But, it's like what I've said before. Every human reckons that, that they have that right to be respected. Well, you need to respect animals and wild animals, domestic animals, wild animals. You have to respect them too. It's not just the human that think they have to have respect. It's a lot of crap, actually, because people don't have to have respect. You earn respect. Respect isn't given. But no, she was a beautiful, beautiful animal. She was a gorgeous girl. And I thought it was cute because they gave her some kittens because she was a bit lonely. So they gave her some kittens to look after, and she looked after them, and it was so sweet. It was adorable. Again, as I said, sorry, excuse me for eating for a moment. I'm my tummy's a little rumbly, so and I have to be careful um, with a problem that only a couple of people that I know, gentlemen that I know, and my beautiful friend sister Kelly in America, she knows, and obviously my son knows. Um, but again, as I said, some things I might be able to tell you in the future, some things I might not, or I might not be able to tell you anything apart from what I already have. But in that sense, you're going to have to respect me because it is my private life, it is my private things. Um, and people are entitled to tell people if they want to, and they shouldn't be judged if they don't say anything to anybody. But no, but I do have to keep my tummy from not grumbling too much, because other things can kick off and things, and I don't want that happening. Um, I've had that problem since I was 19, and I've dealt with it all these years, and I've controlled it to the best I can for all these years. So I don't really, want things to kick off where it gets out of control and brings me down and makes me worse. So, as I said, sometimes, there might be some videos where I'm eating something. Um, Again, it's not um, it's not my problem if people don't want to see that kind of thing. I'm not doing anybody any harm. Um, YouTube obviously allows seeing people eating, so if people did come across one of my videos and I'm eating and they don't like it, skip it, don't watch it. But I'm not going to become ill, and I'm not going to be changing what I have to do or what I do just because I'm doing a video. I'm not taking my clothes off. I'm not being naked. I'm not going against any YouTube lines or rules. So it's, I shouldn't have to be ashamed of what I have to do, even if I am doing a video. And as I said, people don't want to watch it, don't watch it, go past it. But everybody, as I said, they have their own problems, they have their own demons, they have their own worries, their own fears, they have their own medical problems. So people need to think, or some people need to think before they say anything. Um, and because obviously, they are smoky bacon flavour, I do not recommend eating a full pack straight away because you will be thirsty for a year. They do make you thirsty, but they're very tasty, very nice. And yes, again, as you've noticed, if I've got a cold drink, I drink straight from the bottle. I very rarely have a glass, even though I do have glasses, obviously. But again, what I'm doing in my house is my business. Nobody else is here. I'm not passing germs or anything onto anybody by drinking out the bottle then giving it to them. So I will do things my way. And that's basically it, really. Um, oh, 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 oh. Ouchie. Sorry about that. My back went again. You see, that's the thing, where I was saying that I can get very emotional and things like that. Even though I do, I encourage everybody else to say, look, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, you don't have to say this, you don't have to say that. I do find myself saying sorry because something within me, shall we say, turns against me sometimes, which I did mention, I did touch slightly on in another video. And I get self-conscious sometimes when people see me or they see me in pain. Things can kick off, as I said, within me. That's all I'm saying. Again, only a few close gentlemen and my beautiful sister know about that. And I think that is the only thing that my son doesn't know about. He knows everything else. He knows I've got leg problems and things like that. But that particular thing, I'm not quite sure if he knows about. But no one should be ashamed of saying ow or showing they're in pain if they are, just because they might be around somebody else or they're doing a video. If you're hurting, you're hurting. But it's just how situations in someone's life or a person that was in someone's life, how they treated them or something like that, and how they spoke to them, those way they treated and way they speak to them, it doesn't go away. But as I said, that those kind of things might be that might be videos down the line where I say exactly what is happening. That was one of the problems I had. A few years ago when I did a couple of videos, because sometimes people saw me and they kept saying, "Oh, you don't sit straight. You don't sit straight." And well, I can't sit straight. I did mention I had a disability. I did say what my disability was in the other video, which I'd done years and years ago. So they'd obviously watched the video and they were just being nasty. And again, I can't help that. My spine is not straight. I have a curve at the bottom of my spine. I have a big scar at the bottom of my spine where they had to reconnect my nerves and things like that. So I can't sit up as straight. I can't sit up as straight as somebody else. Again, don't like it. Move on. Do not be nasty, because you're not living with what I'm living with. I'm not living with what you're living with. So I would not ever go that low and disrespect someone because they have a disability or for whatever else is wrong with them. I would not disrespect them and be nasty. So I will not tolerate it from other people, I'm afraid. And if you don't like that, because I won't tolerate the behavior, then again, Bye, bitch. Move on. Life is too short. Leave me for my life, and you do your life. That's the way I feel about things. But I do get self-conscious. I can't help it. But that doesn't mean that I have to have, oh, I have to have people that I don't even know, which is worse, um, say nasty things to me over the internet. Um, and I will not tolerate it. I will not allow it. If it's my personal videos, then my rules, I'm afraid. And again, if you can't handle that, then that is your problem, not mine. But as I said in my other videos, it's like with the hating, with the hate words and things like that. It's the same with what you say to disabled people, or old people, or young people, middle-aged people, when they've got personal problems. You think you could be nasty to them, but again, same thing. Would you like it if it was you? Would you like it if you were dealing with this disability? Would you like it if you were dealing with lung disability, lung problems, kidney problems, and people took the mickey out of you? Would you like it if, things happened to you by a certain person and they took the certain person you knew or didn't know? Would you like it if people took the mickey out of you, if all these things happened to you, or you were living with a disability and they were horrible to you? No, you would not. And I've done 12 videos now. This is my 12th video, and I've mentioned that every so often. And I am actually not going to be mentioning this again. That if you don't like something and you're going to be nasty, don't even bother. Just move on. Leave people alone, because what they are going through mentally, emotionally, physically, you would not like it if it was you and you were being picked on. So we'll leave it at that, because obviously I don't want to do these videos where I'm getting angry and upset over things, what other people are doing and how they treat other people. I don't want to be going down that line. So this is the last time I'm saying it. Lead your own life. That's what you've got one for. Deal with your own problems if you've got any. But do not hate on someone that might look different to you. Not happening. So I'm going to draw a line under that subject. And I hope in the future, if I do get any other people watching my videos, I hope I do not have to delete them because they've gone against what I have said. I will not tolerate it. So don't bother doing it. Again, last time I'm mentioning it. Jesus, this film's been on half hour already. Damn. Nice. Love this movie. If I hadn't told you already, which I think I did. But I don't care. I will say love it. Until I fall asleep if I feel like it. Again, people don't like it. Don't watch me. Bye, bitch. I don't care. Pedal yourself right on out of here, sweetie. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, as I said, what I'm going to watch after this. What have we got here to watch? I've got Watcher in the Woods, Rupert and the Frog song. That is so cute. I love that cartoon. The Troll Prince, that's really cute. That's a Norwegian story, um, based on a true story, um, about the trolls in Norway. The White Seal, that's a beautiful movie. Um, there's the Chronicles of Narnia, I was telling you about the other day. That is the cartoon version. Love that movie, but I have to be in the mood to watch that, because of the tune. The tune upsets me a bit. I'm a sentimental thing, when it comes to things. No, I probably will watch in the Woods next. Love that movie. Um, so yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm going to have for tea. Might just have a sandwich or something. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure yet. But I've had some crisps. I've still got some crisps left in the bag, so I'll have those for now. My tummy is not. It's not angry as it wants a full course meal or a sandwich. That kind of angry. It's just slight grumbling. So a bag of crisps and maybe some sweets will do for now. But whoa, 46 minutes already. Damn, time flies when you're waffling. I have to stop saying that. But then again, I do waffle. So, but then again, no, I don't. Those are people communicating in different ways. Some have to use sign language. Some can use speech. And again, I'm entitled to say what I want to say. So, no, I'm not waffling. I don't care what people have told me in the past and things like that. I can say what I want to say. And people think I'm waffling. That's their problem. I don't. I'm saying what I want to say. I'm saying what needs to be said at that time. So I say it. Oh, we're coming to another bit I love. I love it when they do that. When they're doing the rain and it looks like it's really, really raining. No wonder some of these films, especially when they're animation, surprising really, and it's not surprising actually that they take over a year to come out on DVD or cinemas, because they've got to do so many things to to make it move and do what they want it to do. It's very, very clever. I love robins. That's cute. Little robin sitting on a branch. Little robin redbreast. I love those. When my pussycat Elvis died last year, for the first week after he died, there was about five different robins came to see me. One was sitting on my scooter and I was having a conversation with it for about 10 minutes. And when one of my friends, she came over and she helped me bury my baby in the garden, and a robin sat on my side of the fence. and it was sitting there looking at me. And I was talking to it, and it was moving its little head backwards and forwards, and it was blinking and doing his little chirpy. They are beautiful animals. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are so pretty, and they do. They are a spirit animal. They come near you when your loved ones are near. So do white butterflies. White butterflies do it more than any of the other butterflies. So when you see loads of white butterflies, your loved ones are near. It could be a person, it could be an animal that you had. But when those two animals are near you and you see them, then you know they're near, which is really sweet. And it brings comfort to some people as well when that kind of thing happens. But they are beautiful. There are so many different kinds of robins. There's one with red breasts. There's ones with pink breasts, which are beautiful, absolutely stunning and fluffy. Some are just brown. There are so many. But we, in the UK, we have mostly the red-breasted ones. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful animals. Oh, I wonder what he was going to do then. He just jumped on a log and stood there and was wondering what he was going to do. And then he decided to jump off. I love these dogs. So cute. So, yeah. 5 o'clock already. Today's gone quick. Again. Then again, it's probably because I was doing things around the house and doing things I needed to do for myself and for my little kitten, and obviously doing videos, doing videos and then watching them back, in case I didn't like something, then I would delete the video. Time does go fast, but I'm happy, so that's all that matters. Oh dear. Tired. Then again, I might not be. It could be lack of oxygen because it's warm in here and cold outside. That happens. I won't know if I'm actually tired until I actually lay down. And then if I fall asleep, then I realised I was tired. But it could be lack of oxygen. There's one good thing where I live. Obviously, I've got a little high street down the end of my road, where the shops and post offices and things. But obviously, I've got a road outside here. There's one good thing about it. You don't get many cars coming down here, so it's incredibly quiet. Usually the people that come down here are usually the ones that live in the road or down the end of the road, in the road down there, or the only time we do get quite a lot of vehicles is if there's diverts, or if the during the harvest festival season, when the fair comes down for 3 days, then you get cars diverted down here. But apart from that, it's a really, really quiet street. it would be a lot better if people left other people's properties alone, shall we say. But as for cars and that, it's very safe. Um, we only get a bus going past once in a while because that's part of the bus route where I live. But apart from that, it is a really nice area. Really, it is very quiet. We don't get that much problem around here. It's just the problems that we have had, and I've also been a victim of, which we didn't have. But again, those kind of things are part of life. So, some people don't get bothered, some people do. It's just, it's just one of those things. And that is really irritating me. I don't know what the hell is going on with my eye. I will have a look later. But yeah, so I can be thankful that way that it is very, very peaceful in a lot of ways. So that's good. You don't hear all the shouting and the yelling, and there's not many people that that get drunk and they're going along the road screaming their heads off, or you've got teenagers being ridiculous and just screaming for the fun of it. We don't have that kind of problem. It's really nice down where the Spa shop is, because across the road from there we have a nice seating area where at Christmas time they put our Christmas tree up, and the other end of the high street they decorate the clock and the church tower. But down where they put the Christmas tree, all year round we have a fish pond, and that's really pretty in the summer. In the summer months, that's really, really pretty. So we do have some quite nice things around here. And it's pretty this time of year because all the leaves are falling from the trees and they're all different colours. There is something pretty about autumn and winter time. Summers are lovely as well, and spring, where you get all different plants and different kind of weeds and flowers on the trees and blossom and things. It is very pretty around here. So yeah, it's like everything else. There were some nice places, there were some horrible places. It's just one of those things, and that's in every single country, not just one. But yeah, so I don't know what I'll be doing for the rest of the evening. I will be watching some more DVDs. I might have an early night. I don't know yet. I am going to try and obviously stay up for a little bit longer. Because obviously, I don't want to go to bed at nearly 5:10 at night. Not really, and then sleep for hours again, and then I'll be awake again all night. So I don't really want to do that if I can help it. So I will just be watching some DVDs, messing around on the internet, see what's going on there. Probably watch a couple of YouTube videos, something like that. See if anyone that I'm subscribed to has uploaded anything. Play with my little girl, which she gets up and and she wants cuddles and things like that. We'll have a cuddle. Or I might just sit down and put a movie on and read a book, curl up on the sofa and try to get comfortable. so I'm not in too much pain, and read a book. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But I shall see. I did notice on one of my videos that I have done, someone didn't subscribe, they just watched it, and again, horrible comment. And I deleted them straight away, and I reported them to YouTube. It was absolutely disgusting. At the end of the day, it was to do with my disability. It was to do with them saying, "Oh, I smoke a lot. What the hell am I doing?" And hope I die and all this crap. If I'm going to do stupid shit like that, and I will not tolerate that. At the end of the day, it's my life. I know what I'm doing. It might seem I smoke a lot to some people, but again, only certain people know me. Only certain people know why I do things. So I do not appreciate strangers that I don't even know saying disgusting comments on my private things, on my personal things. So they got deleted. So I'm on a roll already. So that's a warning. Nobody else better do it, because they will get exactly the same thing. They will get reported, they will get deleted. I will not even respond. But apart from that, I've been getting nice comments, obviously, because I've only got one person subscribed at the moment. So I'm getting nice comments, which I'm very pleased about. Gives me a little glow that even though I know the person, but at least, at least they're still saying nice things about me. So, which again, if you know somebody and that, you could say, you can still give your opinion, but in a nice way. You could say, oh, you could have done that better, or you could do this, or you could do that, or maybe don't do this, or maybe don't do that. But none of that's happened right now, so I'm happy with that. But I just just wanted to make people aware, if they are watching any of my videos, you will come across this video one day, and you will be told exactly what I just said. Something happened. Someone said something. I didn't respond. I just deleted and reported, and that will go for everybody that leaves nasty comments. It's not necessary. And loads of people on the internet, and YouTube, they've said, oh, over the years, if they've had their channels for a long time, over the years they've had hate messages, they've had this, they've had that, and they just get used to it now. No, sorry, in my eyes, you don't have to get used to that crap, because it shouldn't happen. Simple as that, really. I've actually just heard the wind is getting up again. Ooh, spooky. Spooky nights with the wind howling through the trees. Although they did say that we were supposed to get some kind of storm, windstorm. I can't remember what they said it was called, but they said we were supposed to get some kind of windstorm, so that's probably what it is. It's not too bad, but it is getting up a bit, because I can hear it. But I've got about 25 minutes left of this movie, and then this movie will be gone, and I'll be on to the next one. Apart from the actual film itself, one thing I do love about Watcher in the Woods is the actual theme tune, and they use it actually in the movie as well. It comes from a musical jewelry box, and it is such a beautiful, calming tune. Um, I do like it. It's lovely, but it's a really nice movie. Um, I would say that was one of the best ones that Walt Disney done. Although he did do before he died, and and his son, his son's done really nice ones as well, um, before he died. But Walt Disney have done over the years some really, really beautiful movies. Um, I love it when they do the Christmas ones, and you have, you either have the cartoons and you can hear the Christmas carols, or they do a live action one where you know um, the person's filming it going around America, and you see all the people in Mickey Mouse costumes and Pluto costumes and Donald Duck, and you're singing along to the Christmas carols. I think that's adorable. I do think it's adorable. Absolutely lovely. So yeah, but as I said, they've done some really, really nice movies over the years. Another Walt Disney movie that's really funny, which, funny enough, I haven't got it on DVD. I need to get it somewhere. Is the Apple Dumpling Gang, starring Bill Bixby. That is a really, really funny movie. So I'm gonna have to get that sometime. One I do love, which is really cute, is The Cat from Outer Space. That is so cute. I love that film. And The Incredible Journey. That's a beautiful movie. And another collection of movies that I love, and so does my son, are the buddy movies, the Air Bud movies, and then the puppy ones, the buddy movies. They are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They are so cute. All the little puppies. They are lovely. I've got every one of those so far. They might bring a couple more out if they've got any ideas. But they were lovely when they were coming out. They were lovely. I think there's about 10 of them, 10 of the puppy ones, I think. But they are really nice. They're really sweet movies. But yeah, so as I said, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing tonight. Just probably have a quiet evening, something like that. Tomorrow I haven't got anything planned. It's Sunday. If the weather's not too cold, I might venture down to the spa shop to get some painkillers. One day is not really going to hurt, because, as I said in another video, they don't really do much. They just take the edge off things. And I do have creams and that I rub on my legs anyway, on my back. So it's not as if I haven't got nothing. I've got something. So I might go and get those tomorrow if it's not too cold. But I haven't got anything planned for that for tomorrow, because obviously it's Sunday and there isn't that much open. Isn't really that much to do, although there are some shops that are open on a Sunday, but not in my safe area, apart from the spa shop. So I will go down there probably tomorrow just to get those. Ah, now we come to the bit where it's all snowing. Oh, I love it. I love the snow. I love it when they, they can even put, as the animals moving, they can even put the um, footprints in the snow. It's so adorable. It's lovely. Um, I do love it when it's falling snow. So pretty. So hopefully, we might get some snow this year. Probably not exactly over Christmas because that never happens. Hasn't done for years. But then again, you never know. So never say never because it might happen. As I said, for the last 2-3 years, we've been having snow in July and February time. So we have had some, but I think I've seen in my lifespan so far, I think I've seen about 5 white Christmases. And I would love to have another white Christmas. I would love to see, just one more. I'd love to see a white Christmas again. And yeah, and it's like, it's like everything else, for the last few years, people were blaming what happened 3 years ago on this situation, but it's not. It's been happening for years and years and years. Christmas isn't the same as it was in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's in the middle of the 90s, a lot of it become too commercial. And all the shops want is money, 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 money. There's no fun, in the shops anymore, and things like that. And it's just heartbreaking, because it only comes once a year. People should put an effort, but they don't. It's all commercialized now, and they just want money. And over the years, some people, they don't have family members anymore. They're on their own, or they fell out with their family. Um, it's not a happy time for a lot of people. Um, it hasn't been for loads of years. Um, but I try to, keep it going as best I can. Try and bring back the old Christmas spirit if I can. Um, in memory of my daddy, because he loved it, as I told you. So I do try, but a lot of these shops, they've become, I would say, in the last 15, 20 years, they have become more money grabbing than anything else. And I think it's disrespectful. It's barbaric. Um, and I don't know what's wrong with people. Some people are money mad. They want to take people's money, and sometimes, you're paying loads of money for things that aren't even worth that kind of money. But you know, they could break easy, or something else, and it's just unfair. Whereas in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, at least you were getting the quality that you were buying for, and the price that you paid. But these days, you're not. They they're just money crazy. Um, Another bird I like are eagles. They are beautiful birds. Some of them have got stunning colours, and the bird called a kite as well. It's similar to an eagle, but it's not. It's not an eagle. But they are beautiful animals, and they're very big as well. And hawks can be very big. They're big birds, but they are stunning. They're beautiful. But yeah, so it's yeah, as I said, this film's nearly finished. So it's again, like I said, with one of my other movies I watched, I think it was The Hogfather. If you haven't seen The Plague Dogs, the cartoon by Richard Adams, I suggest you watch it. It's beautiful. So that gives you something to watch, wouldn't it? But yeah, so I'm going to go in a few minutes. Not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go in a few minutes, as it's an hour and 16 minutes. So I'm going to go in a few minutes. And so another thing I've noticed as well with the career people, sometimes they deliver on Sundays. I have had a few things delivered on a Sunday, and I was actually surprised, because until it happened, I didn't know that they did. I didn't know that they delivered on a Sunday, but they do. So that was also a surprise when I got something on a Sunday when I wasn't expecting it, to maybe the Tuesday or the Wednesday the week after. So that was actually something nice. But yeah, so as I said, I'm going to watch this end. I'm going to then I put on another movie, and I'm going to rest my legs. I think I'm going to do that, and just have a bit of a rest. Okay. Well, I love you all. Talk to you soon. Be nice. Be kind. Be happy. Don't let anybody say you can't be happy. Don't let anyone say you can't do what you want to do. Because you are flawless and you're worth it. So take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.